Officially 10:35 on this beautiful January 31st. We'll get to how your month is going so far, how your year's shaping up, but we always like to welcome all of our guests and welcome all of our first timers to the call. Does anybody have a guest on the line today? That's old school. That's not new. We've been saying that for a long time. Does anybody have a guest on the line that they'd like to say hello to, introduce, or do you have somebody here that you would like to introduce? Anybody? Going once, going twice? Kenny, we have anybody on the line that is first timers or guests? Cool. We're going to move on. So welcome, you guys. Looking forward to seeing quite a few of you here for the Op City All Hands Mastermind today. It's going to be a really great event. That's starting at noon in the office here in Walnut Creek. But let's do this. Before we get rolling.
It starts at 12:30.
12:30.
Sorry. 12:30, guys.
You was going too fast in the car.
Yeah, you was going too fast, man. You're moving too fast.
Dude, you know, it's funny. Dominica just posted that. Like, hey, do you ever try to beat your GPS? And I'm going in, Marsh Creek, back way up through, the mountains. And the guy stopped me at 69 and it's a 50. In my world, that's not really speeding. But anyways, he only wrote on the ticket 10 miles over. But yes, 12:30, be here. I want to turn it over to Karina really quick for her quick teaching moment of the week. So without further ado, let me turn it over to you, Karina.
Okay, so last week I mentioned about the open house policy for EXP, just that we're not allowed to host for other companies, other brokerages, and they're not allowed to host for ours. I'm saying it again because I know it takes a while to get the message out. So there you go, not my policy, EXP's policy. And then just to reiterate, there are some really great questions coming through on Slack about like contingencies, losing deposits, like all of those things. Please come to my huddle and talk to me through those scenarios. There's only so much I can, I love writing on Slack. I love having a nice answer that people can refer back to over and over again. But some of these things, take a little bit more context to actually get to what it means. And I never want your buyers to be at risk of losing their deposits or for them to be in breach. And then same thing on sellers, like sometimes you'll receive a bunch of offers, some things need to get cleaned up and you may not recognize those things as a listing agent. So I'm happy to be a second set of eyes as I can, or talk, strategy around counter offers and things. But I just wanted to do a pop quiz. Does anyone know how many contingencies there are? How many contingencies are there? Anyone? Anyone want to take it?
This is the interaction part, you guys.
Oh, I see. Nice. 3, 8, 3, 8. It's 8. There are 8 standalone contingencies in the contract. So be sure to keep that in mind when you are writing your contracts, that there is a whole section. There's loan, appraisal, investigation, review of seller documents, prelim, common interest disclosures, review of leased or liened items, and there's a sale of buyer's property, like if they have to sell their home first. So be sure that you're treating all of those in your contract as if they are contingencies. Meaning if you need to remove them, if you need to shorten them, they should not all be left on default unless that's what your intention is. So keep that in mind. You don't want to remove a contingency if you haven't received it. So like if you haven't gotten the HOA documents, or you haven't seen the new prelim, or you don't have a copy of the leased or liened items, or you don't have a complete seller disclosure package, you don't remove those contingencies until you have those in place. Like the only time that there is a revision is if there's specific seller documents that provide new information. Not if you get a new copy of the prelim, not if you get new HOA docs, not if you get a leased or lien solar item. Those are all, if you've removed them, they're out of the picture. So please be careful. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, talk to me or take a webinar. I have a million resources for you, but this part is like super important to how we do business. Thank you.
Love it. Thank you for the update. Brian, we might want to check the calendar, bro, because it is on the team calendar that the event starts at noon. So we may need to update it if people are thinking that it's at 12:30, but it's on the team calendar that the event starts at noon. All right, let's do this, you guys. Let's get right into our slides for the week, and let me do a quick refresh. That way we have the current updated stats. All right, so let me share this screen with you guys. Boom, bam, boom. All right, here we go, guys. Sorry about the delay. Present, and then go here. All right, guys, so let's get rolling right into this. So there we are. Perfect, perfect. All right, teaching moment, community contributions, you guys. Tons of things going on right now. As always, tons of events. We are the team that is known for events. So I want to know what's going on in the community. What do you guys have going on? What do you want to plug right now? So let's turn the mic over to you guys for a moment to tell us about what's happening in your community. Cynthia Peterson, I know that you're driving, so let's be safe. Go ahead and share with us what is going on. And hopefully you are feeling better.
Definitely feeling 100% better. Can you hear me okay? I'm in the parking garage.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. So I'm sure you guys saw I had to postpone our investor panel. It is postponed for this Saturday, the 4th. I really hope you guys can make it to the postponed date. We're going to have tons of great value for you guys. I'm going to be doing an amazing raffle, and we're going to be bringing in some incredible speakers. So hope you guys can make it. It's going to be at the Oakland office. And then if you have questions, just shoot me a DM.
And I take it you are feeling a lot better.
100%, 120%.
Okay, good, good. We're glad to hear that. Anybody else have a community event, a contribution that they want to share before we move forward? Kevin, let's hear from you, big dog.
Yo, hey guys. On March 7th, it's pretty similar to the mom's panel. I have a super dads panel at our Oakland office. I have 4 top producing agents, Brian Tran, Enrique Medin, and I have Paul Talbot, as well as I can't even think of them right now. Actually, Jason Pagal from Keller Williams. They're all going to come and speak and talk about how they balance their work life and how they, continue to like make millions of dollars each year. So we'll definitely send out Evite. It's a great event, $10 each, but you're gonna get fed. We're gonna do burgers and hot dogs, and yeah, it should be a super fun event. We'll send more details. We're working on the flyers and all that.
I love it. I love it. What a great lineup, dude. And I don't think we've seen a lot of those people speak in the last few months, man. So I'm stoked. That's a dope lineup, bro. Let's go over to Donna. Donna, you had your hand up. What is going on in your world? Community contribution.
Good morning, everyone. As you know, happy Lunar New Year to everyone. We always celebrate through the entire month. So we are, we have a great event planned. It's still in the works. So save the date for February 18th is the projected date. We're going to have like a Lunar New Year celebration and to bang off our Hayward office. So just keep that date in mind. We're going to have sponsors there, developers that are in the area. We're talking to them now. We're going to invite them. Also, agents in the area that we work together with. So it's just kind of a huge celebration to start off that area, and we're going to launch that. So save the date for February 18th. More details to come.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Anybody else? All right, guys. March. Oh, go ahead, Patrick.
I just want to let everyone know that in anticipation for Valentine's Day, I am sort of fast booth kind of challenge for partner agents. That will be this Thursday and Friday. I'll be sending out the details here soon. So you're constantly working with a partner. So I'm talking the Peter Deweys of the world. Come through. We're going to do a little bit of a dating game style type of thing where you're going to have to try to guess each other's favorite this, favorite that. We're going to have a couple boards. Should be fun. So I'll send out the details through my Studio at Fast Agents email. And just wanted to quickly, before I hop off on my little moment here, I want to thank everyone for participating in the survey. Those results were incredibly helpful. It's been about a year since I've started here in my role, so it was really good to sort of get feedback not only on how I'm doing and how the team is doing on our studio side, but also the improvements that we can make to heighten the experience of the fast booth and heighten the experience experience of working with our editors. And one last thing, one of the biggest things that came up was that people wanted to start getting updates with regards to their videos, when their videos start on, when it's ready for review, stuff like that. So we have since implemented a text messaging update system. So when you put your number in and all that, that's helping our system identify you so that when we assign you an editor, when we change your status for your updated, and we hear you loud and clear on the editing turnaround time. We are working to try to make it as quick as possible, but in the be patient with us. We've got a lot of videos in the queue, and we're doing all we can to make sure we get them back to you as soon as possible.
Awesome. Patrick, quick question. Should they be doing anything or doing anything more to really help define what they want in their video, the cues, the timing, plural? Like, is there some things that they could do to make sure that every single point of their video is highlighted, like additional notes? Like, what are some things that they should be doing to more personalize their messaging?
So that's a great question. Is this better?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So it's a great question. A couple of things. So first of all, on my end, we're going to be slipping in, it's always going to, the type form is our first line of defense, right? So when you go through the type form, you're informing our editors as far as what you're going to need from them. So down from the captions to, we added a references card. So, hey, look, if you really like the way that Neil Dingra does his videos, throw in the link to his Instagram, let our editors know. They're going to be able to help replicate that style as best they can. In addition, likely by today, I'm going to be uploading a Typeform card that allows you to choose the font that you want as well. It's one of the most common reasons why there's back and forth when it comes to these videos. So we're going to solve that problem. We're going to allow you to select that font up front. We will have visual references for you to use, know exactly what you're using. And aside from that, we're going to constantly be working on ways to further drill down and make this process as easy for the editors and as efficient for the user as possible. So, for example, if you've got a podcast, we would really encourage you to identify the points that you would like for them to select out. Otherwise, they're sitting there for an hour and a half watching an entire podcast for to extract points that, you could have given a head start on. So this is really exciting stuff. We're on the cutting edge here. There's not any other brokerages doing this. So be patient with us. We are developing the process. We're building the car as we're driving it. So, I'm taking it upon myself to constantly try to think about how to make these systems more efficient. And for anyone who who are editors, it is /fast editor. So you can go ahead, and if you don't even have a video right now, you can at least just check out the type form, see what it's all about, and see what the questions we ask are. But this is a service that is available to our fast agents, and we are always looking to improve it. And that survey was a major help. Thank you very much, guys.
Beautiful. I
have
love
some
it.
feedback on that too. So we're gonna try to, because I started using it too, and a lot of my emails were going back and forth about like the wrong words in there. So I think we're gonna start taking the videos and putting in the order to get the text transcript. We'll send it back to you guys, and then you go in there and type it out exactly, so then it doesn't have to go back and forth. On top of that, like someone sent in a 16-minute podcast, the vertical format. No one's gonna watch a 16-minute video on Instagram. It's just not how it is. So if you guys are trying to do podcasts, it needs to be horizontal. So our room is really not built. You can make it sounds cool, but no one's gonna listen to that unless you're looking for snippets in there, and then you can put it through the text transcript and extract the areas you want. But our editors don't know. They're also different. They also don't know Gen Z terms and all that. They're also in a different country, so they're not gonna know like what are the highlights of your video. So, which would cause a lot more delay in your video. So we're trying to fine tune the process and get having the feedback delivered up front and stuff like that.
Good stuff. I saw 2 hands up. So Linnell, was that a contribution to this conversation, or was that a question?
It's a question about this conversation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I made a video, but I'm not sure how to get it from the Dropbox to my personal Dropbox to be able to post it. So that's where I'm kind of lost at. Like I did the editing myself because I get it. Like what I want in my video, I know some people are not going to be able to get that unless I'm there with them. So I did the editing myself, But now I'm stuck on how do I post it?
Okay,
And
have you
it's
sent
only
it to
8
the
minutes.
have you sent it to the editors yet?
No, I did the editing myself. And it to me it's pretty cool. It's okay. I mean,
All right,
the
so are you gonna be in the office today? In Oakland?
no, yeah, sure.
All right, if you're in the office, I'll just show you how to download it to your device. Make it really easy
Okay.
on you. All right, cool.
For
I'll see
sure.
you in a little bit. All right, and then I saw one other hand up. Lee, was your hand up for a moment? Was it a community contribution? No, it was a, all right, cool. All right, where's our Sacramento people? You guys on the call today? All right, Sacramento. We make sure to reserve this day. I'll let you know the exact details, but we are doing the Evolution Mastermind Sacramento edition. We are having a panel. We are having breakout rooms. We're having food. We're having our content room, hopefully up by that time. The whole office is going to be staged. We're going to do a big, huge event March 23rd in the Sacramento office. Everyone is obviously invited. So if you guys want to make the journey up there, but it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a spinoff of what we did in Oakland. And now we're doing it in Sacramento. We already have an all-star lineup of speakers. And so more information to come on that. But Sacramento, get ready because we are coming your way to host a giant event in the office. I see you, Maria. All right, guys, let's get right back into the slides. Let's get into new escrows for the week. So for some reason that is not, if somebody can update that or maybe refresh. Let me just refresh this really quick because I want to make sure that her face comes up. There it is. Beautiful. And now 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Let me stop sharing this and then share really quick. Sorry about that, you guys. Present. Boom. All right, now we're back in the swing of things. All right, guys. So we had one of the best weeks that we've actually had in months. And so really great job. It just goes to show that we have shifted in the market. Buyers are out in full swing. We posted $12 million in production last week alone, and you guys posted 17 transactions for 1 week. So give your brothers and sisters a giant round of applause, and let's get into the new escrows for the week. Pat Johnson got on the board for 195, Will Dangler 392, 500, Anna Pacheco 425, and Cynthia Peterson got into contract for 500,000. So Cynthia, I know you're driving, but I'd love to hear about your strategy, what worked, and how you got your client into contract on this deal. Cynthia, can you take the mic? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. We're going to cruise on to the next category. I think Cynthia is going from her car to the office. Let's go to the next category. Melissa Ross and Danielle Lopez got into contract for 315,000. Chris Ambajon and Kim Tran got into contract for 425. So congratulations. Let's go over to Melissa. I see you there, camera on. Let's hear from you. What was the strategy, what worked, and how you got your client into contract? Let's hear from you.
It was actually Danielle Levette. But
oh, okay.
yeah, but it was
We'll make sure that that is updated.
So it was a referral from an Op-City lead. So we actually Danielle and I, so I got the lead from Op-City, and she had a friend who needed help selling. So Danielle and I went out there, met with her. She liked us, and we got into we started we got our listing agreement signed. So that happened in December. It was my first listing appointment. That was an official one that I didn't know the person. So I was nervous, and Danielle helped me through it, and we got her. And so we listed it. We did really good on pricing. And we listed it, and we had a few offers on it. We were in contract within a week of listing it.
Beautiful. How many offers did you get on it?
We got 2, but there could have been more, but we had such a good offer that the listing agents were kind of like, well, we can't beat that cash offer. It was 15K over asking. So a couple of the agents kind of backed out. So
awesome.
But we did get one of the other offer, we were trying to double it, and the other offer was our buyer who came into the open house. Unfortunately, he couldn't beat the cash offer, but now we have another lead, so he needs to find a home. So
beautiful. Well, congratulations. We'll make sure to update that. Our VAs were out today, so we're kind of scrambling at the last minute. So apologies, and we will make sure to update that.
Okay.
But congratulations to you guys nonetheless. Let's go to the next category. Mr. Momentum, Nick Guzman got in a contract for $590. Mauricio Torres got into contract for $600, and Sheena Liu got into contract for $622,000. Nick, Mr. Momentum, are you on today? I'd love to hear from you. Let's see if Nick is on really quick. All right, Nick is not on. Mauricio, are you on? Mauricio is not on, and let's check Sheena. So neither of these are on today, so congratulations. Let's just move to the next category. So Joseph Chin and Alyssa Joseph got in contract for $563, and Mareka got in the contract for $750,000. So congratulations. Let's see who is on today. Let's see, Joseph, are you on? And then Alyssa, and you guys, we are striking out left and right. They are not on the call today, but we see them, congratulate them. Next on the list is Ophelia Pena, got in a contract for $755,000, and Jen Oak got in a contract, not once, but twice, $744,000 and $850,000. Oakland, is Jen in the room with you guys?
He's right here.
All right, Jen, take it away. Let's hear from you. What was the strategy? Talk us through both of these deals and tell us about these transactions. I'm getting you ready for your presentation next week.
Oh, the 744 was actually last week. That one was a past client. We sold their condo in Lake Merritt, and then they started to buy early. But with these two, I went through 3 counter offers for each property, so it was really stressful because there was a lot of counter offers and paperwork. But the 850 was a listing I had on the market for 130 days because my client didn't accept the first offer that came in, and they decided to wait. The market went stale, but we ended up getting into contract. 850.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations to you, and looking forward to your event. You want to tell us a little bit more about your event? We didn't mention it earlier. Jen, one more time. Brian, take her off from mute.
Your screen is I can't. It's freezing.
There you go.
There.
Okay. All right. Your event next week. You want to tell everyone about it?
Oh yeah, it's my Mother Hustlers event. It says it's sold out on Eventbrite, but then we added 30 more tickets. So if anyone is still interested to come, let me know, and I'll just add you guys to the guest list. It's on the 7th from 12 to 2.
Awesome. Awesome. Great job. Congratulations. Let's go to the next category. All right. So next up, Christina Pineda got in a contract for $751,000. Sandy Cruz got into contract for $811,000, and Kevin Bowie and Jane Hong got in a contract for $950,000. Love it. Kevin, my man, you're on. You want to talk about this deal that you and Jane put in the contract?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. So this one was pretty fun. There's a bunch of other offers, and I finessed this listing agent. Don't quote me, Karina, but we sent like a letter to the seller, and we beat out a higher offer. So there it is.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you and Jane. Karina, we didn't hear that. We're moving on. Congratulations to you.
Hey, I'm not the broker.
All right. Well, Kevin, he got on the board again for 1.150. Jung Hee got in contract for 1.350. And George and Carmen got into contract for 1.290. So congratulations to everybody in the $1 Million Club. George Martinez would love to turn the mic over to you and have you talk to us about this deal that you put on the board with Carmen. You have a second to talk?
Yes, I just finished getting dressed.
Perfect. Take it away.
Yeah, so this is a listing from Carmen's past client that she closed. She actually sold them the home when our old brokerage listed it for them back in 2016. So they called her and were like, hey, we know you're in San Diego, so we still want to use you. We see that you have a team here. So Carmen asked me if I wanted to join the deal with her. So I was like, hell yeah. And actually, this is my highest transaction under my DRE now. So I actually told Carmen, like, damn, you're basically like my sister. I've known you since I was 10. And then their older sister actually helped me pop my first deal cherry when I got licensed too. So We had a lot of traffic on this property. Initially, the seller, when we ran comps comped it out at 1-1. But our seller was like, nope, I want 1-2. If I get anything less than 1-2, I'm taking it off the market. She told us she didn't want like a for sale sign or us to do any marketing because she didn't want her family or her neighbors to know. So she literally, everyone found out in the neighborhood once we did the Friday open house, but we had about over 60 groups come in. The buyer that came to the open house, the one that got it, his timeline was 6 to 12 months. We had President George there with us, which I think actually really helped having a lender there, which I haven't done before because it sped that buyer up a lot faster. And then the buyer came back with their agent the very next day. And we ended up actually getting about 5 offers all over the asking. And then we ended up choosing the 129 fully non-contingent 21-day close, and get this, 45-day free rent back for our sellers. So they really wanted the house, and they were like, even escrow hit us up yesterday and we're like, you know what, we need the contract now because the buyer's really anxious and really wants to get his EMD in. Because when the agent hit us up, I asked Carmen before we went on the market, how transparent are we going to be with people? Are we going to be those asshole agents that are like, you know what, you're highest and best? Or are we going to actually be fully transparent because we know what it's like as the market turns for people to be like highest and best? So she was like, nope, let's be fully transparent. And we were honest with people what our sellers' expectations were and what we wanted, or what we had in hand. And that really helped too. So it saved some people from putting in like a 1-1 offer when it wasn't even going to have a chance. So.
Wow. Incredible. And congratulations on your highest deal in your career.
Yeah.
And just hearing this, you guys, what we always try to do is say, like, take notes and take inventory of what you guys are hearing. If someone said they had 60 people come to their open house over the weekend, we want to make sure that we are categorizing that and cataloging that so you guys can create some really good content off of that. So in the coming weeks and coming months, we're going to start building a library of all of these things that we hear and how many people are coming to open houses and how many offers are getting written on properties. That way you guys have these really good dialogues with your consumers. And it's not just like, hey, you know, the market's shifting and buyer activity is high and inventory is low. Like, we want you guys to have some specifics, to have third-party stories that you can share with your consumers, because those things definitely work to create urgency. So George, congratulations to you, my man. Looking forward to seeing many more $1 million deals this year. So let's go to this. Did we do this slide last week, Karina?
I think so.
All right, so we are going to say a big thank you to everyone once again that has referred an agent into our environment. Thank you for helping us grow. These are the names of people that obviously referred someone to the team. So congratulations on your growth, and thank you for referring them and bringing them into the company. Let's go to our story of the week. You know, I see Jane's name all the time. I see her partnering on deals all the time. She had a new pending transaction with Kevin. She's constantly partnering, leveraging her time. And I just think that she's a huge contributor to our space. And so, Jane, I don't know if you're on today, but we want to take a moment and edify you, congratulate you, and make you the story of the week. I don't see her on the call today, but when you guys see Jane, when you talk to her, make sure that you guys say, great job, and we'll make sure to tag her on this, in this on IG. Marketing resources. Kenny, anything on marketing resources before we go on to the year in review? Kenny going once.
It's not a marketing. Oh, go ahead, Kenny.
Yeah, we're Jacob, our stager, is shopping this week, so we're gonna replace all the furniture in the 6 color rooms, the big main room at Walnut Creek. I'm gonna be ordering all the equipment for the Sacramento Fast Booth this week, and we're gonna set up a podcast room, a legit one with triple camera setup in Walnut Creek. So that's it for, I think, the marketing side.
Love it, love it. Karina, you were saying something?
Yeah, I just wanted to add real quickly on Slack in the Team Fast exclusive channel, you'll notice that our ISAs, Kimon and Samantha Miller, have been dropping leads in there. Those are just for the team. And I just wanted to mention that, you know, another reason to check the Slack channel is that Team Fast exclusive. So maybe star that channel, be the first to respond, and you'll be rewarded with leads.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna take
Yeah, I mean, they're dropping there. I see people that live an hour and a half away trying to grab a lead from an hour and a half away. Just be aware of that. And we might start asking the VA.
They will cross-reference with the team roster. So just so you know, like, don't be grabbing,
If you want to grab your name in every league, go for it, but you might not get it. And then I literally just created this. We're gonna talk to my coaches today. We're gonna try to maybe create a calendar of things to post. Like in the last couple of weeks, I think we were one of the first teams to really talk about all the offers in the market. I haven't seen any team share that many screenshots, and I saw like Peter and Julie and a ton of agents on that. So we're gonna be a little more strategic on our content creation. In fact, while on this call, I just thought of it. I created a channel on Slack called Content Ideas. So stuff that, you know, we kind of I know a lot of you guys aren't creating stuff yet, but the market updates is a great channel to learn stuff, you know, all the articles and training. But we're gonna have a new channel just for ideas, I think, and I'm encouraging you guys to also share that could be good for someone to do a video on. Like recently, I did a video with Ray about the increase of single women homeowners, and then we have one planned out for the Hispanic buyer population, which is one of the fastest growing home buyers. So like stuff like that, but then it's word travels between us. We're trying to make it one place where, hey, this could be a good idea for you guys to make content in. So check out that channel just got made called Content Ideas.
So more prompts, you guys, make it even easier for you guys to create. I want to share something with everybody, and let me just get into my screen here. Oftentimes people ask us, you know, what are the checklists? What are the things that I should be doing? And so what we're going to do is we're going to make it really, really easy for everybody. What we're going to do starting tomorrow, we are releasing the Fast Pass. What the Fast Pass is that anybody that starts as of tomorrow and moving on, if you are already past this, then you don't have to do this. However, the Fast Pass is now going to give agents access to company generated leads. Well, what else it's going to do is it's going to give you week by week, what are the things that you should be doing? And here's just a quick checklist. We broke it down into coaching, lead generation and prospecting, education, and admin time. So when an agent says, well, what the fuck should I be doing with my time? You actually know what to be doing every single day. You know what to do, how to track it. Social media is on there. And so this is going to drop today. If you would like this, to make a copy of this, make sure that you hit me up and we'll make sure that you have this. But this is going to be your way to stay really on track, give your business some momentum. And for all of our new agents starting tomorrow, we'll have to complete this within 30 days to get access to any of our company generated leads. So it's about momentum. It's about making sure you're organized. And Karina had a great idea. We're actually going to create a sample calendar for you so you can actually see what all this looks like on your calendar through the next 30 days. So excited about this. This is called Fast Pass. This releases and starts tomorrow. So really excited about this new program. Let me go back into here. Let me get back into this. Any questions about that before we move on? All right, cool. All right, guys. So let's do this. I want to make sure that everyone is in the room.
Off topic. The Team Fast exclusive channel. I spend 10 grand a year to go to 3 masterminds a year. So it's pretty exclusive group. I wasn't supposed to record it, but I recorded all the presentations on my iPhone. So I've been uploading using this really bad Wi-Fi, so it's been taking me forever. But I uploaded all the presentations to the Team Fast exclusive. All the presentations were so good. So if you have time, a couple hours a day or hour each day, block it. I would totally recommend watching those presentations.
Love it. All right, guys. So we want to make sure that everyone is aware. Once again, we have our year in review meeting. It's in Oakland, February 14th on Valentine's Day at 10:30. This meeting is going to honor all of our top producers, our contributors, top players in the community, not just production related, but obviously we're going to honor all of our top producers, talk about our year. We have a new video that's dropping that is a compilation reel of our 2022. It's just going to be an amazing event. You're going to want to be there. We'll have food afterwards. Fairway is going to sponsor, but it's going to be an exciting event, and it's going to be MTV Movie Award themed. So we're going to have some fun with it, have some theatrics around it, but this is going to be an event that you're definitely going to want to be at. So mark your calendars, February 14th at 10:30 in Oakland at HQ. So before we go on, I wanted to mention this. I know that they had a little crash on the outside of the building, but Kenny, tell us about this. So for the people that don't know what this event is.
Yeah, we're just doing a networking event on Thursday 16, there's no educational component to it. There's a new spot that's opening up. Today. The grand opening was today. Never been there. That'd be a fun place to hang out, network, other realtors. So this is open to anyone. We have 100 max on one side, but it's open to anyone to come. So feel free to invite your friends. I'm not sure we have an Eventbrite set up yet. We will. We haven't yet, and we'll have a Facebook invite.
Awesome. Awesome. This is going to be fun. And then I think that is the last slide. So you guys, obviously the market has shifted. We want to make it even easier for you to create great content. We want to give you prompts. We want to share. Obviously the fast booth is open. The market and the window of opportunity is getting smaller and smaller for buyers. You're going to hear that over and over and over again. I think that it makes for some really good content, but not only just saying that the window of opportunity is shrinking, share real stats and real data with your consumers. I think it makes for a really good video, especially
Go after
right now.
listings.
What's that?
Go after listings. Great video too. Go after listings. If there was multiple offers, that means there's buyers. Go after listings.
You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. So before we close out, you guys, once again, this has been one of our biggest weeks that we've had in over 3 months. So congratulations to you guys and putting up huge numbers in this last week. Before we head out, does anybody have anything else that they want to share, contribute to the meeting? Anybody else?
Quick heads up, if anyone planned on going to the Hercules office, I was just notified the power went out, so there's no access to the Hercules office right now.
Okay, appreciate that, Brian. Leah, you had your hand up.
I did. Can you guys hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Okay, great. Okay, awesome. So tomorrow we're going to hear from the Fed on the rate decision. We know that the 25 basis points has already been priced in, but it's all about what Jerome Powell is going to say. And then we're supposed to get a lot of jobs data come on Friday. So if it's weaker than the market anticipates, that's going to make interest rates go down even more. So this window that the buyers have is getting smaller and smaller, like Eli was saying. They have to take advantage of the market. And the prediction is come May, the interest rates are going to be back in the 5% range.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I appreciate the contribution. Thank you for being here. So you guys, we obviously know things have changed. We thought it was going to last a little bit longer, but no matter what happens in the market, you guys still put up huge numbers and you guys are super, super adaptable. And one thing about our team is that we're always open-minded to changing, but to do things new, to outwork, to outpace. And it just shows it based on the week that you guys had. So buyer demand is high. Go out there and have some fun this week. I'm looking forward to the event today. And we have tons of great events coming up in the next couple of weeks. So if there's nothing else, get you guys out of here a little bit early, but before we close out, does anybody have anything else they want to share? On once, going twice. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you in Oakland in just a little bit. Thanks for being here.